Hello, everyone. Shelby will be right with us. And I've got her audio enabled this time, so she'll be able to hear the game. What's going on, Sergio? Thank you very much for resubbing. You are correct. More Project Cars, but not Project Cars. Because they perfected Project Cars with Project Cars 2, and they messed it up with Project Cars 3. Ain't that always the way? I just realized how scuffed up this car is. I didn't realize that. Is there do I have a cleaning or like paint prepping tool? That's me. Quint says that's when you try to fix it with another trilogy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Surely we'll get it. We'll fix all of the retcons and the continuity errors, the plot holes with another trilogy.
What the fuck trilogy are we talking about? Talking trilogies?
Oh no trilogies here.
What are you talking about?
Sergio was talking about Project Cars, as in Project Car, and then that made me think of the franchise Project Cars, which was great, which is a pretty good first one, a fantastic second one, nearly perfect, and then a really disappointing third one.
Yeah, that happens.
And then while I was talking about that, I noticed how like grimy this car is. I never noticed that before.
Cards together, service together. We almost got to where we could wash shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Look at this.
That's dirty car.
Just terrible.
Do they have an ability to wash the car in here? You got drains.
Like I don't remember there ever being any way to paint the cars other than just like, hey, what color do you want your car to be? But I don't think there was like a touch-up tool. So if we do like
miscellaneous.
Yeah. So here's the. That's for the. Which one is that for? The catfish. Catfish, I think is one that's for. Yeah. Yeah. That's turbo kit for the catfish. Here's a turbo kit for the Exocet, and then this car. Let's see. Hold on. Let's get down to the actual block. Oil pan. Do they all use the same block, I wonder? Don't see a block. Okay, fuel tank, hatchback. Okay, so this one is called the hatchback. And then, so we got fuel tank, hatchback, fuel tank, Exocet. What?
Why is there? I don't understand the two different fuel tanks.
Let's see if I go to here. You see this car? The shape of this car here.
Mm-hmm.
That is the catfish. I think.
Oh, okay. So that's names of cars in the game.
Yeah. The car that originally came out with this game, I think, was called the Exocet, which is a real car. I can't remember who the manufacturer is, but it is spelled Exocet. Engine block. I guess they all use the same engine block. Okay. So they all just use like a inline 4. Engine mounts. Look at that.
I know about those.
Golden dipstick. It never breaks.
Buddy. Sergio says the only time anyone has come close to fixing it during a further trilogy was Terminator. The last one was actually good, but nothing will ever beat Terminator 2.
Yeah. You're chasing perfection. There? No. How do I... lift this thing. Oh, I gotta grab here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna try and get this engine out of this car.
Okay.
So
I'm sure it's going to be easier in the video game than it is in real life. That's for damn fucking sure.
Certainly, because I can walk through bumpers in the video game.
Speaking of, how's that elbow doing?
B for the light. No, I forget what the heck.
He's ignoring me because I keep asking him about his injuries.
My elbow is perfectly fine.
Just wait. Give us 2 hours. It won't be perfectly fine.
Not taking questions about the elbow at this time.
Oh, you will be in about 20 minutes. So this weekend, as we play a car game, we got to talk about cars.
Okay.
I feel like
play a game about cars. Talk about the cars. That's how you go.
I think we're gonna have anytime we want to do an update about one of the cars that we're working on, we'll do a car game where we can just sit and chill and update you guys on what the fuck's going on, and y'all laugh at our stupidity.
If only,
if they only gave you instructions.
If only had things over on the left side of the screen that told me what I was trying to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know I got to get the motor mounts out.
So this weekend, me and Clay were working on the Mazda because we've got some car maintenance we're still working on. We did some last week with the engine mount replacements. And then this past weekend, we needed to work on some of the coolant stuff because most of the coolant fluid that was in there from whenever the radiator had a leak, it was just water. And so we needed to actually put coolant in it. Okay. And you can't just be like, oh, well, I'll just chuck coolant in there. No, you have to get out what's in there.
Okay, exhaust manifolds come off.
When I told Clay we should do that because, winter's coming, he was like, okay, well, if we're doing that, there's some other stuff I want to do with the whole coolant system. So I was like, okay, fine. So that's how we ended up with the idea to do...
Oh, God help me.
Wow.
Why did all of my parts just spray out of my hand?
I also... What... Were those ones that were in your pockets?
That was all in my pocket. Oh, goodness.
Well, if you need a screw, just look on the floor.
Hold on. We're not doing this.
Just close the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't auto-save.
Quit, no save.
Quit, no
Jesus,
save.
Holy crap.
That's kind of how our weekend went.
Yeah.
So Saturday, before we get to the cool stuff, Saturday we're going to work on the fuel injectors. So...
Why does that do that?
Do you just is it just that's too much?
It's when I use the scroll wheel, everything sprays out of my pockets. Hold on. We're now in troubleshooting mode.
Great.
You tell your story.
So we wanted to clean the fuel injectors because they were a little dirty. So we pulled them out, and Clayton was trying to use this fuel injector can that you clean them with. But basically you shove it up the bottom of the fuel injector and then it's supposed to spray through it.
What else do I do with this?
But the top part of the can of cleaner wasn't the right bit. And so it doesn't really fit up in the fuel injector. So we had to give up on those, which sucked. But we put them back in, whatever. And then moved on to all of the...
We'll do it slowly this time. Nope. As soon as I scroll in... Everything sprays out of my pocket.
Uh-huh.
All right, well...
Did you remember that game? The game pieces popped out at you after the timer goes off? That's this.
Concentration... Is that what it's called? I think it's called concentration.
I have no idea.
Well, missing digit developers. I found a bug whenever you pick up something and scroll it towards you. Everything flies out of your pockets like popcorn. So that's going to be real fun to put back together.
Unsave. Or quit again.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. I just won't do it this time.
Exactly.
Quit, no save.
It's very easy. So we needed to move on from the fuel injectors to the coolant system. So, God, I have to think about what we did. So there was a belt that we needed to change.
Accessory belt.
We were also going to change the tensioner.
Uh-huh.
And we were going to change the thermometer.
Thermostat.
Thermostat. I never get it right. Whatever.
Every time you call it a thermometer.
Thermostat.
Also, how do I access what's in my pocket? I think that might be the issue. I can't access the things in my pocket. So I need to pick up something small and pocketable.
Yep, that'll do it right there.
So if I pick up this, put it in my pocket. That's the only thing
The last
showing
thing.
in my pocket. So it's unavoidable. Oh boy.
So you just might as well do it and then fuck all that shit off in the air. Is that floating?
Also this
Oh, that's floating in the air.
whatever this is. Okay, that's my pocket there. That's the content
Oh.
of my pocket floating in midair.
Okay.
And I just uncorked it from the singularity.
Quentin, well, technically, I guess he didn't have anything in his pocket. It was floating in the air. So, was there another part that we changed out?
We did.
We put coolant in. We
Accessory
put the tensioner, the
belt,
belt.
tensioner, water pump. Water pump we changed. Thermostat.
What water pump?
Did you say the water pump?
I know I didn't. What water pump? I'm trying to think water pump.
The one with the fins on the other side?
Oh, yeah, the water pump. Oh, yeah, the water pump. So basically, we had a lot of shit to kind of get down to. So we started like Sunday morning at 11. So I had to clean some rooms in the house. So I did that and then woke Clayton up and we went out and started working. And this was Sunday. Sunday at 11. The Mazda is the only car that drives. And Shelby goes to work Monday morning.
You might see where this is headed.
So, needless to say, we knew we had to, if we started this, had to finish it in one day. Because it was the coolant system. You can't just be like, oh, well,
All right,
that's
everyone.
okay.
Look closely and help me find the 14 mil. Because it's missing from the stack.
And that's the one you need?
I'm gonna. It's a 14. I'm definitely gonna need it. Holler if you see it.
It'll be too late. Oh, no.
Eccentric bolts. All right. Maybe it's still on the ratchet.
You had no idea how lucky you get if it is.
I don't see it. Anyways,
This
go ahead
is
with your
also
story.
like real life.
It's exactly like real life.
Well, so it really wasn't that terrible. There were parts of it that like Clayton was just like fucking being driven crazy about. Like, because to get to the tensioner and the belt and the water pump, we had to take out the alternator, which was a bitch.
Yeah, that one was real tough. That was not fun at all.
And part of it was rough because we were following this online guide called Charmly.
Yeah.
Really, really useful website. It has a lot of information.
I do intend on getting my own books, but for now I'm just using Charmly.
Just lots of good information between that and the parts that we buy, like the engine mounts that we bought. They come with their own instructions, so between the two of them, you kind of figure out what you're doing. But in the guide, it didn't say anything about taking off the bumper and the headlight, so we didn't. So we were like trying to finagle this fucking alternator out around a hard line, a fucking headlight, and a bumper. And Clayton was like, I'm just taking the fucking bumper off. I was like, I'm fine with that. Take the bumper, take the headlight off. It's not a big deal to me. We can't get the fucking thing out. Oh, my God. It was such a pain in the ass. And then, was it the water pump we were trying to install? We were trying to uninstall the water pump. And Clayton's like, there's just no way we can get it. There was like this bolt that was underneath and behind on the fucking water pump. I'll say this.
Yeah.
I remember us working on my car when we first got it. 13 years ago. We got the Audi. And we'd be up until like 4 a.m. because there's no situation of like,
it has to work.
It has to work for me to go to work. And so we'd be up till 4 a.m. and we didn't have tools. We didn't have tools because we didn't have money for tools. We didn't have storage tools. We were just getting out in the world on our own. Like, we didn't have these things, and a lot of these things are car specific. So even if like we had tools that we had gathered from like
Especially on the
apartments,
Audi.
like fucking hammers and things like that, like you have that
Yeah.
maybe, and a screwdriver.
I
You
have so many
one
hammers now.
flathead and you have one Phillips head and a hammer. Like that's what you have when you go from I'm living in an apartment.
Spare screw. I'm gonna put that in my
Good.
pocket. Bolt a nut.
There's some. Oh no, there's not. Okay, that's on the other side, but it's on the floor, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So we were back then. It was like so fucking hard because you're like using things that aren't meant to do what you're trying to do with them. And I'll say that after so many years and Clayton working on the Eclipse so much, he has a lot of the tools. I don't know how people that don't have these fucking tools, how they fucking do this shit. Because there's just no goddamn way. There'd be times it's like, okay, well, we can't get to that. And Clayton's like, okay, well, we'll use what do you call them?
What, extenders?
You would use extenders, but like there was this one that like was like on a turning.
Oh, the swivel bit.
A swivel bit. Like there's no way you could ever fucking get to this part without a swivel bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we get to the water pump and we're trying to get it, and Clayton's like trying to figure out how and what he's got that can get to the back of this thing, and I'm just like standing there quietly.
It still got to a few moments where I was like, man, I wish I had one of the. I wish I had an offset wrench so I could get to that bolt. And she's like, "What do you mean? Don't you have that tool?" I was like, "I have that tool, but not in an offset. So like, I can't curve around this thing to get what I need to." And I was like, "That's why it looks like I have so many of the same tool, is because they are ever so slightly different in very
mean it."
Yeah, in very important ways.
I will.
It's impossible to explain that to somebody because they're like, "What are you talking? It's a wrench. It's a nut on a bolt. Just loosen it with the wrench." And I was like, it would take me so long to understand why it's not that easy.
But it's like, well, yeah, okay, but that nut is literally in a concave section.
Right. This wrench is phasing through these headers in a way that is physically impossible.
Yeah, no shit. So I just kind of stuck my hand in there, holding the bit. And I was like, "Hey, I think I got it." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, see, that's the good thing about having your wife help with cars. Tiny hands."
Yeah. Tiny fingies.
I got tiny hands. I stuck my hand in there, swiveled back in the back, got it in there. Yeah, it was, yeah. And Clayton was like, "You'll see that one guy at the body shop that's got tiny hands."
You know exactly what he's there for.
You know exactly what he's there for. Oh, so it was a big chore. Learned a lot of things. Clayton let me unscrew a lot of stuff. Got into a really good rhythm between the two of us. We did all of that work, taking all that stuff off, changing everything out, putting fluid in, and I think it was like maybe 7 o'clock. So it was like 8 hours, and we did take like an hour lunch break in the middle because we got hungry. And so like we've learned after being together for so long, we don't do hungry.
Right.
That is like the single most important thing I can tell someone who's like dating and you're getting into a committed relationship with someone. Hangry is a real fucking thing. Don't do it.
You'll fight over dumb stuff.
And it will just, it's not necessary. Just eat a fucking snack.
Yeah.
When I say I'm hungry, fucking feed me.
Right.
You got to take your marriage breaks, Quentin. So we went with like a break in the middle to eat. It's not bad. 7 o'clock. Okay, fine.
Hey, is it going to let me uninstall this? It's highlighted as...
It shouldn't because there's a hose that's still attached there.
It's the dipstick.
Oh, okay. So 7 o'clock. Okay, everything's in. We think we got everything back on. And then Clayton's like, okay, crank the car. Because like...
Kick it on. Let me hear this kitten purr.
There's very specific things that you have to do timing-wise when you're changing out coolant and fluids because you need to get that fluid back through the system that you just drained. So it had very specific instructions about like how long and what RPMs you should be revving to and things like that.
You're trying to burp it.
And then add in more and stuff like that. Right. So
it's supposed to be a closed system. Any air is a bad thing in a coolant system. Oh, there we go.
I gotta sneeze. Also,
Okay.
it's bullshit that you would ever be able to just finger loosen any of these fucking bolts. You should not be able. Then no, that is very dangerous.
Let's see.
So I turn on the car. Like maybe 30 seconds. The Clay goes, "Turn it off."
Turn it off.
I'm like, "Fuck, what?" And I hop out of the car, and I mean hop because it's on the fucking lift.
Oh yeah, I was up on the stands.
Also, damn, y'all. It's so weird to get in and out of a car without having to lower yourself.
Uh huh.
Was this what people in big trucks feel like? This is what SUV people are like? I haven't been in a car that you don't have to lower yourself for years. So it turns out the day before when we had been trying to clean the fuel injectors, it had fucking backfired on us. Well, it screwed us.
Yeah.
So
Should have left well enough alone.
on injectors, there's
O-ring.
O-rings. And fuel injectors are very important. Quinn said we had to install a step
that's
on our old
right.
truck to make it easier to get in, and that was stock height. I forgot about that.
How is y'all's
Man,
big
I would
old
love to do
truck
that.
doing?
So the O-ring got damaged in the act of taking it out and
Yeah.
trying to clean it. So Clayton had a kit. There were like their fuel injector testing kit, and they had 2 O-rings in there. I was like, okay, well, it's fine. So we tried to put that on and put it back in, and it wasn't right.
I just could not
It
get
was
the thing
not the
to
right fit.
seat. Yeah, and I was like, I'm just gonna damage this one and maybe the injector.
Yeah.
Like trying to get this thing to fit.
And we had already been like, okay, well, it's not a problem. Like, we'll just do the injectors another day. And Clayton had already started looking at them, and because it's a Mazda 2,
What's going on here?
it's not a very popular car. You can't just like go get the fucking fuel injectors.
Right. It's not a
So
small,
if we
small block
damaged,
Chevy.
if we damaged one of the fuel injectors, that was it for the Mazda. It was not going to be able to be driven until it could be shipped out new injectors. Oh, and they're like $160
They're
a piece.
$130. Well, yes, they're 160 marked down from Mazda to 130 a piece.
And you can only buy them from Mazda.
Yeah, they're made by Denso, but I looked on Denso's website and you cannot buy them from Denso, even though they are Denso branded on the side of the thing.
Mazda's got an exclusivity on it. Pain
Yeah.
in the ass. So we're like, okay, well, despite the fact that we own 4 vehicles, only one of them runs
and not
that
at the
one
moment.
is currently has a fuel injector that
That is
it's damaged. You
spraying
can't-
fuel.
There was so much fuel. We were partially like
19.
high at the end of the night because of the
Oh
fucking
yeah, I
fuel
was
fumes.
absolutely gassing myself.
So
let's
we
try.
had nothing. We couldn't drive.
Yep.
And we needed to get O-rings to replace in the fucking injector. It is now 7:30 on Sunday. And I'm like, shit. So Clayton gets online, starts looking at different auto shops, and he finds that there is an O'Reilly up the road, calls them, and they have it. The guy actually went and got it and made sure they had it in stock. So he's like, yep, holding it in my hand. I was like, oh, fuck, thank God. So then I was like, how do we get there? And Clayton's like, well, we got our bikes. Do you want to ride our bikes? And I'm like, it's 7:30 at night in Houston, Texas. At night. It's already dark at that point. There's no sidewalks the entire way from here to the O'Reilly. And it's 2.5 miles, like 2.2 miles away. And I'm like, we can't ride our bikes. We would be riding our bikes like in the grass. Like, we can't do that. Especially because we only have one bike that is off-road. The other
Right.
2 are like paved only. They're the thin little tires you have to take on compact ground. I was like, we're gonna have to walk.
I don't know how to get this thing to loosen this.
And I'm like, it's 7:30 at night. The O'Reilly closes at 9, I think. And I was like, we have to walk 2.2 miles. Now, let's go. So like we're fixing to get like dressed, go outside, get like partially dressed, grab my wallet, and start walking 2 miles to O'Reilly's. And I'm like, hey Clay, we could just take a lift. He's like,
and like an epiphany. I was like, oh yeah.
No. At first he's like, no, I don't mind. We can walk. It's fine. I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, and he walks to the front of the garage, and I'm at the back. And then he goes, turns around and comes back. He's like, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because you don't want to walk what would equate to 4.5 miles Sunday night
and then,
after working in a garage all damn day on a car and come back and then hope it fixes the problem?
right.
Hope it fixes it? And now we've lost any chance because by the time we get back and test it, the fucking O'Reilly's going to be closed.
Yeah.
And sometimes we are so old school about things that we forget things like you can just
headers on.
you can just fucking use a taxi or AKA now Lyft and Uber. So here we are, Sunday night, covered in sweat and grease, getting into this back of this fucking Lyft driver's car, going to the O'Reilly's, and Clayton's like, we gotta explain to them why we're doing this because I don't want them like smelling us and being like, what are these people doing? And so we tell this, like, she was definitely an older lady.
Yeah.
Doing this is, her way to chat people up and keep her interested. Oh, look, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's belt. That's an alternator. So we go to the O'Reilly's. Thankfully, they've got it. Clayton buys another cool tool while we're there. Why not? And then we have to lift back. Thankfully. So now it's like 8:30, 8:45. We get back. And thank God the O-ring works.
Yep.
But
Pop
still,
it on there, no leaks.
It's still like, we have to put the O-ring on, make sure it works. Then we have to put everything back on because you can't just like get to the fuel injectors. It's not like at the top. You have to take stuff off on top of it.
Uh-huh.
So by the time we finish putting everything back together and getting the car and the coolant all circulated through, off of the lift, the Eclipse back in the garage, it was 10:30 at night. No, 10. It was 10. But we hadn't had anything to eat. So I was like, all right, let's just drive the car because I wanted Clayton to actually drive it, not just sitting in the garage with the RPMs up. I wanted him to actually drive it, listen, and make sure everything was okay before I drove it by myself Monday to work. So we went and got Taco Bell like 10 o'clock at night on Sunday.
Yeah, buddy.
So did everybody fucking else. Let me tell you, everybody was.
Oh my God, everyone showed up for this frickin' Taco Bell.
That's what we do. So we get home, we eat, we shower. I swear, by the time we shower, Clayton's elbow is now starting to hurt. Like,
oh yeah,
this was the first point that he's like, okay, this
real
is
hurting.
Oh yeah,
that's where the mount is. Where's my creep crawler?
And
don't need my wrench.
So, I think by the time like I came in, cleaned the kitchen, took a shower, took care of everything that had to be done, I went to bed at about 2 a.m. Sunday night, aka Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Got up, went to work. It's like, Jesus Christ. And that was when Clayton was like, all right, so we can't do this. We can't have one car that can be legally driven. We have to get a second car that can be legally driven.
Which,
because we're going to switch to
Shelby's
the Honda.
Credit, she's been saying for about 2 years. She's like, we need more drivable cars. We can't just have a collection of cars. We can't, very nice cars that can't be driven.
Exactly for the situation that happened on Sunday night. And so now it's happened, and now Clayton's like, okay, I get your point. So it's finally happening.
I lost my ratchet. Where's my ratchet?
Also, he does that a lot while we're working on the cars. So basically, he uses a tool and he lays it down somewhere. I go back, I grab that tool, and I put it away. Now, granted, sometimes it sucks when he's like, oh, well, I was using that tool. It's like, that's great. I know exactly where it is. Because the one time he took pliers and he used them and then put it somewhere and then was like, where are my pliers? And it was like a solid 5 minutes. Like, I don't know. We're looking around. And I was like, you put it in the fucking engine bay. This is why when you finish using a tool, I grab it from you because it blended in with the fucking engine bay.
Yeah. You're right to do so.
I was like, oh, I'm not done with the torque. I'm like, that's fine. I know exactly where it is. It's right there in its container. I'll grab it for you. I'll calibrate it and give it to you.
All right. So I got to go up here. Nope.
So needless to say, now we're kind of spending every night doing work on Gypsy, like last night, because her brakes. Because Clayton had to put all of her back together so that we could get the Honda's going to be coming in the garage.
What do we think? Maybe an 18?
So we tried to drive Gypsy this weekend, like to get her out of the garage, and so the Mazda could come in. She got no brakes.
She has some brakes now.
When Clayton took
At
brakes
this point in the
and
story,
put them back on,
yeah,
she has some brakes. He's using a lot of e-brake power to stop her. So we had to bleed the brakes because he forgot to do that. So that's what we did, half of them last night, but by like 8 o'clock, Clayton's elbow was fucked up again because he has yet to rest his elbow. So we did half of it last night. After stream tonight, we have to do the other half. So we're trying to get the fucking Eclipse where she could be driven. Get you a deep socket. In real life, you'd have to have a fucking deep socket and an extender.
Yeah.
But I will say that was that Sunday night. Or was that last night that I checked the mail? It was Sunday night because that's why you're so adamant. Yeah. Sunday night, I checked the mail. I was fucking...
She hit the ceiling.
Yeah. Even Clayton got mad. And you know, it takes a lot for him to get mad. And it's not... And it makes it worse whenever he's mad because then I'm like, all right, you gotta calm down.
There's no one to pull you down?
If he's mad, this is bad. But it makes me feel bad. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I really just want to fucking angry. So we got a letter from our HOA. This is some bullshit. Okay? Fuck you, HOAs. I can hear Sergio. He's just like ready. He's probably blocked by his VPN right now, furiously typing like, yeah, fuck HOAs. Meg's in the background. I mean, she had a problem with her HOA too. Like, fuck HOAs. They can fuck off. I get a letter. Yeah, there he is. Fuck HOAs. And they're like, this is your second notice. I'm like, bitch, no, it ain't. You need to paint your mailbox. Bitch, okay, I have a metal mailbox. And the paint's coming off of it. Which, granted, I've wanted to change. Sergio is literally only one good one, and it's Meg's mom's HOA. No, I know when you guys were living in your house, y'all had problems with your HOA too. And Meg was having to get with them, deal with their shit. So they want me to spray paint my mailbox. Okay, that's not gonna work. You can't just paint the fucking mailbox. It's not gonna stick and it's gonna look like shit. Which I had wanted to change the mailbox for a while, but I didn't want to have to go and fucking do all the goddamn paperwork about it. And I've kind of been waiting for them to be like, you need to change it. But they didn't say change it. They said spray paint it. So, depending upon how this weekend plays out, we either passively aggressively are going to... We're going to stick to exactly what they said.
Right.
And if they said paint it, that's it. Malicious compliance. We're going to fucking take some Rust-Oleum and we're just going to spray paint that part. Even though that's not going to look right, but that's what they said. So that's my one thing. But here's the one that sent me fucking flying. They said that I have to remove my car from the driveway. The new Honda. Because it is not a registered vehicle. Bullshit. Bullshit. The fucking guy at the corner of this goddamn neighborhood, he has constantly got fucking golf carts in his front yard, golf carts in his driveway, those motorcycles a year ago, and now he's moved on to fucking doing fancy-ass golf carts. Yeah. Motherfucker drives him up down the road all the time. He likes to do his sales in the front of our house because there's no house across the street from us. There's like a tiny little park thing. So they always stop there, and they come down there, and they blast the music. Fuck you, HOAs. Fuck you. But I can't have a car. And you know what it is? It's because it's different colors. Because it looks bad in the neighborhood.
It's not in good condition.
I swear, everything about this has been an absolute nightmare. I'm so excited to work on my car. I am so excited, don't get me wrong. And it's going to be a nightmare for so many more reasons. Engine, painting, It's going to be. But the fucking government bullshit that we've had to deal with it has been so frustrating. Like, I can't. Because we bought the car. I'm going to talk a little bit about the title stuff. Is that cool?
I suppose.
So we bought the car. The guy we bought it from had the title, but he never got the title moved over into his name. And the previous owner from him lives in a different state. So part of the issue is that because it's never been registered in the state of Texas, it has to be inspected by the police at a specific appointment-based time, and the vehicle has to be road-ready legal. And I've made appointments with so many fucking people. I've talked to so many people. Like, Clayton's called people. I've looked on websites after websites and paperwork, and we had an appointment, and they're like, yeah, we can't help you. We cannot change the title into your name, and it has to be a special title because the previous guy we just bought it from didn't ever register in his name, probably because exactly what we're dealing with, because you have to have it inspected and has to be road legal to pass that inspection to register it in the state of Texas. This car is not road legal. It is a project car. It is a fucking project car. Everybody, I'm sorry, I'm getting all hyped up, but everybody they want to like buy new cars. That's all they care about. Just buy a fucking new car. God forbid you try to take a car that is not in perfect condition, that is an older car, and try to fucking do something with it and try to reuse it, try to restore it. Yep. Like, they act like it is the worst thing in the world. It has to be fucking brand new. And I'm fine with things need to be road safety and road legal. I am fine with that. I agree with you on that. But you have to have a way, and there has to be a way, and there should be something that you can do for project cars. Like, I'm not driving this car, but I would like for it to be registered in my name and let me do what I need to do with it for the next year. But there's no fucking way. They want to block you in every goddamn way. And then the HOA is like, oh, well, that car doesn't have a license plate and it's not registered, so you need to fucking move it and hide it in your garage. I'm like, bitch, that was the plan anyways. But, like, you don't like it because it looks trashy because it's a couple different colors? I can assure you, sir, there are far more trashy shit going on in this neighborhood. And I want to know which of these bitches fucking ratted me out. Because if it's the new neighbor, we gonna have problems. We found out some shit about them one day. Let's just say they ain't getting no hi, how are you doing from me anymore. Clayton will be all nice because he's a nice person. Me, I'm like, fuck off. If your kids fucking laugh loud in the goddamn yard, I'm gonna report them to the HOA. Bring it on. Let's play a game. I'll win. I think something's still attached, my love.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Hey, Greg, welcome to Shelby's bitch session.
It
looks like a zip tie. Unclip the thing. There's a clip on the back of it. Oh, it's like the fucking cover.
This? Oh, it's a ground.
Oh, it's a bolt. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Wow, I wouldn't have thought of a ground.
Oh, yeah, we got the grounding wire now in the car we have to deal with every time.
Yeah. That's...
Oh no, Greg says I have a bitch as well. I streamed Battlefield 6 earlier. My team sucked ass. I'm just a little annoyed, guys.
Every team sucks. And if your team doesn't suck, then you're the worst part of your team.
Oh,
that's what I've learned with online gaming.
Yeah. I'm just upset that, like, why can't we just let people do projects? Like, why can't we let people restore older things and not have to have everything so goddamn new? You know, today I was at work, and y'all know I work for an insurance company, and part of my job now is to deal with, so like when cars are total losses, we total them out, we pay them for them, and they go to auction. I know we talked about Copart a lot because Clayton likes to shop them.
Oh.
Nope, down one. There it is.
There it is.
They go to Copart. So I was looking today at a car that we had totaled out because I'd gotten the title to send to Copart. It was a 2024 BMW, I think it was an X4. No, it was their SUV line.
That's an X.
Okay, so it must have been an X4, and it was all-wheel drive,
Yeah.
electric.
Okay.
Do you want to know how much the ACV is for that vehicle? Because I had to look it up.
I don't know.
$125,000.
All right. Yeah.
It was a total. The repairs on that was $100,000.
Yep.
On a 2024 BMW.
On a
I was-
basically brand new BMW.
Basically brand
One
fucking
accident can total
new.
it out.
It was a day of shit on BMW owners. There was another one that's this little prick. He owns one of the companies that we insure because we insure corporations. And I saw the pictures of this guy at the scene of the accident. I was like, this guy's going to be a total fucking asshat. I told the adjuster ahead of time. I was like, the cop is in this picture, got finger in this guy's face, telling him to shut the fuck up. You could tell from the cop's look. And I knew he was going to be an entitled asshole because he was driving a BMW I think his was a 2023 BMW. Was that an XM? What stuff did he have? Look it up.
Where's my tools? There it is.
Yeah. I think this was a BMW XM.
Like an X5M, X3M.
Yeah. It was 2023. And the guy wanted it to be a total loss. It wasn't, though. It wasn't a total loss, but he wanted
He
it to be
just wanted a new BMW?
Yep. So they caved. They totaled it out.
Oh my God.
So I was looking at the paperwork on it today because I got the title for that one too. And I'm like, are y'all fucking shitting me? And the adjuster was like, hey, I said no. And our manager said yes. And I was like, are you fucking shitting me? And she was like, yeah, we'll probably get a good chunk of our money back. I was like, you better hope. But I can tell you, it's a BMW. So it's going to be hard to find someone that's going to want to work on a BMW to buy this BMW. But anyone that has the balls to do it's going to get a fucking steal. Because first off, they're not going to pay $40,000. She was like, oh, well, we could probably, they were estimating the pro quote at $40,000. I was like, hell no. Hell no. You might get $25,000 after this. Might. Because it's just hard to work on a BMW. And it's hard to get fucking parts. And it's definitely harder in 2025 in the current environment that we live in to get fucking German parts for a smaller company because this is going to be someone that's buying it, restoring it, repairing it, and then selling it out. I really, you know what? Fuck the guy that was like, I want it to be a total loss, I'm an asshole. But you know what? I'm super excited for the person that buys that from Copart. Because I was looking at it, the damage is not bad. It's really not. So if you know your way around a fucking German vehicle, a German engine, which God help you, you got a twisted mind, then you could fucking do it. And you can make bank off of it. You really could. People are just like, when it comes to cars nowadays, they're just like, I want the newest, hottest thing. No, you don't. Take a second. Come sit down with me. I'll tell you how you don't. Yes. No, this rich boy definitely doesn't have a yacht. He definitely is probably on his like fourth divorce, and he probably has a mistress, and he's definitely crossed over into that. He's in his 60s and 70s age, so he's an older asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Greg's asked for Saturdays. What do you guys want to play first? Golf or chicken horse? Don't care.
Your birthday,
Does not
dude.
matter to me.
It's your choice.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of a girl that likes... Maybe it's because I've been with Clayton for so long.
Probably.
And I'm getting old. Getting old and crotchety. Just might as well fix the car up. Might as well. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't have to have everything so fancy. And they're so expensive nowadays.
Oh my God, don't.
And so unnecessary crap is in them.
How do I get the diff app? Okay, hold.
Now, y'all remind me of this conversation. Are you turning 40 on Saturday? Over the hill, man.
Big.
I think I finally popped Clayton's balloon like 3 years later. I think I
In
finally
the
popped that
world
balloon.
does
It
that
lasted. You had a balloon I got you for your over the hill
Oh,
birthday.
literally popped.
Literally, I got him a balloon, and that
Like-
balloon lasted, I think, fucking 3 years. Party City's helium, baby. That shit. I just had it in his office up top on top of his shelf. It's like,
Or did that
I gotta
finally
fucking pop that
deflate?
shit. I think I finally popped it.
Oh.
Because it was like, okay, this is never gonna die. I need to we need to clean this room some and get rid of unnecessary crap. But y'all remind me of this conversation and how adamant I'm about fixing stuff whenever I'm ready to throw my hands in the air and
I-
scream at the Honda.
F this freaking lower control arm.
Oh, I had a good idea. I wanted to
What's
get
that?
y'all's opinion on it. I hadn't even told Clayton about this. I literally had this idea right before stream.
Uh-huh.
Because I saw this Instagram reel and this guy was asking his girlfriend to name car parts. So I think as we work on different systems in the car and I learn those parts, Clayton
Okay.
should quiz me.
Okay.
We could record him quizzing me on what all the parts are because I think I could probably nail most of them. Especially after tear it apart. I think I could do it.
Okay.
I'm confident.
Where's my... There.
Greg says last time I got a balloon was when I was in the hospital.
Oh.
I got a pregnancy balloon. It's a girl when my lung collapsed.
That's
Jesus.
Fantastic, dude.
Yeah, that's the kind of balloons they have in hospitals too. That get well soon. Eh.
I need to go back under here. It says loosen, but then when I go on it, it says stop fasten. Missing digit. There's another issue that needs to be addressed. All right. Drive shaft out.
My church friends were assholes when they did that. I think it's funny.
Okay, so we've got engine and trans separated from the car. Now I think I should be able to lifto the engine. Yep. That's an engine.
You're just
Come
gonna
on.
lift it? Come on, use the. Oh,
Come on.
God. Didn't
Good
you
up.
grab an engine mount lift? There's an engine lift over there.
Kurt! What are you stuck on?
This is why his elbow's fucked up. It's stuck on the fact it's too goddamn heavy for you to pick up.
Wires.
We will not be doing this in real life.
Come on. What are you stuck on now?
I think it's
On
the
this-
diff that's stuck on something when you try to lift it out.
There we go. Drops free. Pick it up. Come on. Now. Oh, crap. That's not a good sound. Okay. What's still connected?
Thankfully, this is not how he is in real life, guys. He's a little bit more methodical when we work on the car. The connector was doing all the heavy lifting. Yeah.
I got it.
Again,
can't-
we are taking applications for people that would like to come come visit at the household with stay and food provided to work on a car.
Oh, it's something from
Particularly people that have both functioning elbows.
yeah.
There's
elbows
another
wanted.
connector right there. Oh no, that's disconnected. There's something in there. There's a cord.
Yeah. Put it back. And then let's take a look around here.
What car are you working on in IRL? Greg, that's a complicated question. About 3 in a week. So we worked on the Mazda this weekend, worked on
Oh,
Gypsy last
more grounding
night
wires.
and tonight. So we're going to work on her. And then the
gonna
Honda's
finish our-
coming in
Finish our
weekend.
brake bleed.
because the HOA is going to find me or potentially tow our car.
Yeah, hopefully don't tow the car because that'll introduce its own issues.
Well, Clayton's now worried because we're going to put his car out in the driveway so that we can put the Honda in on the lift. And he bought like this really nice car cover. And now he's like worried that the HOA is going to be like, yeah, you can't have a car cover. It's like, bitch, it's a fucking convertible.
Yeah.
We live in Houston. Fuck off. If that motherfucking man comes at me with a, you can't have a car cover on the car, or he's going to be like, well, you just covered the car that's not registered. First off, who fuck cares? Y'all can't see it no more. What's your big fucking problem? Second off, that's not the case.
DOT, dude.
Third, fuck off. I can cover my car. Do you know how many hailstorms we get?
Yeah. Also, it's Texas. There's sun damage on a cloth top, a-hole.
But again, people don't care. They don't care about their cars because in their opinion, are you trying to fucking put the goddamn engine in your pocket?
No,
That's what it's saying? Okay.
Yeah. No, I was trying to put more stuff in my pocket.
Oh no, that was your pocket that you just had in your hand there a second.
All right, come on. Okay.
Grace, if I lived in the area, I would do it. If I lived in your area and had money, I would get a classic car for all of us to work on, like a GTO or an Olds 442. Yeah, I don't know shit about working on either of those kinds of cars. And a Mustang, don't know anything, but probably can figure that out.
They're pretty low tech. Well, the old ones are.
The old ones are.
The ones I want to work on are.
It'll fit in a guy's pocket. Fuck guys' pockets, man. They got so much space in y'all's pants. Is that another wire that's connected?
It is, yeah, it's a starter.
So the weekend's gonna be washing cars, so we can bring the Honda in.
Where is it?
And trying to fucking deal with the mailbox. I Googled. I went on Home Depot's website to see if I could find a replacement mailbox. Because that would be my ideal. Instead of spray painting them. Again, malicious compliance if this doesn't work out. There's like certain things. Mailboxes have specific mounting. It was like, this mailbox works with a MK0042 mounting bracket. Or a MK0... Fucking what? Are you fucking kidding me? It should be 2 screws in the bottom of the fucking box and be done. Why are we complicating matters? I don't know what bracket is on this mailbox that's been posted out here since the house was built in 2007. Why we gotta make things complicated? I don't know how to figure that out. God forbid, you do that and not have I don't know if it's illegal or not, but I don't think you can just not have a mailbox out there.
No, I think there's a Seinfeld episode where he tries to cancel his mail, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, you can't do that. So we can't be like, all right, we'll take it off today. We'll go to Home Depot. It's going to be like oh my God, you're just holding the fucking engine.
Kunk.
Oh my God. Craig says, welcome to Shelby's Car Wash. Shelby's actually very good at detailing cars.
He's out. Look at that.
How about that? Excited to see my car look like that.
Where'd my engines? Oh, yeah.
I think Clayton and I need to go get tetanus shots.
Yeah.
I was talking about that.
Certainly.
He hasn't had one in the entire 16 years that I've known him.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in like 10 years. And we're definitely going to be working on some rusty fucking bits in the Honda. And I'm Clayton cuts himself every time he fucking works on a car.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can just go to like CVS and get tetanus shots, or you have to like go to a fucking real doctor. Oh shit, your benefits at work are set. Didn't that start?
Yeah. It's open enrollment. I don't know. But it's still going on. So we're fine.
Okay, tomorrow. Gotta do it tomorrow.
Alright, let's get this other
Being an adult sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
Not great at all.
I mean, there's cool parts.
Yeah, we did get to buy a car, but now dealing with buying that car is such a pain in the ass.
Buying the car, super cool. Dealing with the HOA about the car, significantly less cool.
Even the insurance was easier, but trying to get the fucking thing registered, we just have to wait a year. And we're going to have to pay the penalties on being late.
Yeah, we looked them
up.
It's
no way.
It's more than I would like to pay, but it's not like prohibitively expensive. It's just like, all right, this is another fee that we took on by buying a cheap Honda.
But again, such bullshit. Like that if you buy a project car, you just basically know that you're not going to be able to register it. Greg says, dumb question. Do you guys play Forza or Forza Horizon? I think he
I've played a
does.
lot of them. I've played. Let me hold on. I've played all or almost all of the Forza Motorsport. I played one. What was one of those? Was one on the original Xbox? I played so much Forza Motorsport 2 on the Xbox 360. I have hundreds of hours in Motorsport 2. I played Motorsport 3 and 4. Motorsport 5, I probably played. The Motorsports I sort of trailed off after a while. And the Horizon, I've played like 3 or 4 of them, and I think there's only 5 out by now.
Looks like there might
Greg
be
says, "Oh, is that the one in Japan? Is that Horizon 6?"
Oh, 6
Yes.
is coming.
Horizon in Japan looks phenomenal. And it will be like the 4th game that I have like realized drifting around Japan in, because there's JDM, Japanese Drift Master. There's what's the other one? There's CarX Drifting, which has some tracks in Japan that I like a lot. There is. I'm trying to think of what I've played. Either way, anyways, long story short, this will be another game where I will enjoy drifting around Japan. He wants to bomb around Japan in a Buick GSX and a Black Betty.
I expect you by the time we move there to know all the roads without even needing GPS.
Yeah, I'm Tokyo Extreme Racer, which is not drifting, but it's teaching me the highways of Japan.
He probably knows that better than he knows fucking Houston's traffic.
I don't know nothing about Houston, dude. Okay, so let's get, first off, I'm gonna buy.
No, you could fix that by just delivering pizzas in an area, and then you would learn that area.
Could, dude.
But I'm not letting you do that ever again.
Engine stand for 1,000 big one.
Someone has to remind me on Friday
There it is.
when we're streaming. Someone to turn off the fucking lights.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be such a problem.
I keep trying to remind myself, like, Shelby, you cannot forget. You have to turn the lights off. Because I have my lights are set on the auto because they're Hue bulbs. And they're just going to fucking turn on Friday. I got to turn that shit off. Because I think at this point, they even come out before it's fucking,
Why is it doing that? All right.
before it's even dark.
All right. I gotta get these.
Gourmet word of
bolts
Japanese
off.
ramen delivery. How about tofu?
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
The biggin. Where's the biggin? And we're gonna say these are probably 18s. Good place to start. Oh crap. Screwed up. I put the thing in my pocket and I can't quickly get it back.
Good
There.
fucking luck.
Why is there a tire? Why is there a tire out here? Tire's supposed to go over here. Alright, let's see if I can get these bolts off. Too small.
I am very excited. God help, Clayton's gonna get real tired of this real quick. The weather has just started to just barely drop. Let me get y'all numbers. I can tell you, I already wore a long sleeve shirt today. Of course, it's always cold in my office, miserably. Y'all gonna be jealous of this. I can hear Quentin screaming at me already. We're in the 40s for lows
Dang.
for the next 4 days.
That's not bad.
And low 70s for highs. It's gonna be fucking great. So, of course, we're in the 40s. Shelby's like, hell yeah, fall's here. I'm like, hey, Clayton, we're having soup and soup and soup for dinner. He's like, I'm so tired of soup, Shelby. But I'm very excited. I'm trying something new. I'm going to try to make pot sticker soup. Never fucking done it before. I imagine as long as it's good pot stickers, we're good. Like, oh, unrealistic.
What?
Just going through this engine to get this shit out.
Uh-huh.
All right, Greg tells me to check my Discord. Okay, if I play this video, I'm not going to be able to hear what you guys are saying. Nice, Greg.
Okay.
That's a cool idea. Putting your Twitch handle on the car. It's in Forza Horizon 5. Like, you know how you can customize the vehicles? Yeah. And so he put it where its Twitch handle is on the car.
Oh, yeah.
The license plate like queso?
Look at that, Shelby. It's on an engine mount.
That reminds me. On my way home today, I think I can probably count now, maybe twice. I think twice in all of my life have I seen an Alaska license plate.
Oh, wow.
I saw I think, if I remember correctly, as a kid, whenever we traveled, because we did a lot of traveling during the summer, my grandma and grandpa had a cabin up in north of Atlanta in the mountains. And so we would go up there once a year for a week. And it was like, basically time away from your parents, like the grandparents take the kids. And so on the way there, to distract between time and my motion sickness, we played the license plate game. And I didn't need to see the license plates, like the names on them. I just knew what all the license plates looked like. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was an automatic win if you ever saw an Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Because if not, we wrote down the 50 states on a piece of paper. Yeah, kids, back in the day, we wrote shit on paper for games.
Oh, my goodness.
And we would, as you called them out, we would write out who got that license plate, that state for that license plate. And I remember one year, we had 2 cars, and yes, Clayton, this is what you want to do. And we had walkie-talkies.
Yeah!
But that was back in the day, my love, before cell phones were just readily available, okay? Mm-hmm. This was like, I don't know, I don't
care that cell phones are readily available.
Early 2000s.
Walkie-talkies are cooler.
He does. He wants us to go for car rides together in each of our cars with walkie-talkies. And I'm like, babe, we could just talk on the phone. It's gonna be better quality.
Not even close to as cool.
You're so fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Greg. It would be CB radio too.
Right. That's right.
No. Forza Horizon 5 takes place in Mexico, so my plate was queso. Now I just want queso and chips. Hey, new month coming up soon, which means Torchy's gonna have a new one.
Exhaust manifold, NA, track speed, engine turbo manifold. Does that fit this car?
Well, there's only 2 cars in the game, so it's 50-50 chance.
Let's try it. There it is.
All right, Greg's decided we're doing golf first on Saturday, then chicken horse. Okay.
Oh, it does fit. Good.
You had a 50-50 chance. It's a pretty good chance. Oh my god. Also, Clayton and I had he kept unscrewing things and then putting in places, putting the screw places, and I kept having to go behind him this weekend and put it somewhere else. He's like, "Do you know where all these screws are?" I was like, "I know where most of them go because they would just disappear. They would disappear, and I'd be like, "Where the fuck did it go?" And I have to find it. Ay. I feel like that's what a lot of what the Honda's going to be like is me keeping things straight for us.
Intake manifold, exhaust manifold.
Greg says we're going to do chicken horse with Twitch integration. Okay. And kind of forgot that had a Twitch integration, if I'm honest.
Cancel that. Turbo. 6528 turbo.
What was it that I said the coolant smelled like this weekend? No. It was pepperoni. Remember. What was it that smelled like pepperoni?
Oh, my oil cooler grabber or oil filter grabber thing. That sort of rubber cone thing.
Oh yeah, it was this rubber. Think like a big. Oh God, how do I explain this?
It's an insulated cone that you're supposed to grab an oil filter with, so it protects you from because you're supposed to change your oil when the engine is hot because it's thinner, it drips out easier. But grabbing a hot oil filter is uncomfortable. So you're supposed to grab it with this, and it's a cone so that the oil that drips out of it drips into the cone and not on your floor. But I couldn't get it to work right, and I spilled it all over the floor.
Needless to say, this weekend my nose was on like overdrive, and everything was like, "Oh, that smells! Oh, that smells!" And I grabbed that, and I was like, "This smells like pepperoni." It was like, "What are you talking about?" He did after a while. He stuck his nose in it really well, and he was like, "Okay, I can see the pepperoni smell." It's like plastic should smell like pepperoni. What does that say about the pepperoni that we're eating? Are you picking up all of them, or just what you think you need?
I'm gonna pick up all of them, and I'm hoping that at some point I bet I need a washer. Hold on. I'm trying to get it to let me bolt on this exhaust manifold, but I don't have the bolts or the nuts to do so. And I got it. Okay. All right. Now we're making some progress.
Unreal. You want underneath the blanket, sweetie? Poor sick baby. I know.
I had it a second ago.
Twitch interaction with Chicken Horse means chat can call out traps and obstacles, says Greg. You want another blanket?
There's a bunch of neat games that'll do that.
Where do you want your blanket? A very moody cat that's trying to figure out where she wants to lay on her electric blanket. Mm-hmm. Oh, it got turned off. Why? I didn't turn it off.
Where's the rest?
That's what she was trying to tell me when she was pulling the blanket up to get the electric blanket. Said it wasn't on.
Come on, lady.
Bitch, turn it back on. Oh, we lost power today. All of them fucking turned off.
Oh, that's right.
God damn it. I have to go around and turn them all back on.
All right.
Yeah, I came home and the oven was flashing. I was like, did we lose power today?
Yes, we did. Yeah. On a clear afternoon.
Not a cloud in the sky. We lost power.
Yeah.
Fucking Houston, man. Hey, any welders? I definitely will take you in and feed you if you can weld.
Who was going for welding? There's somebody that drops into the streams every once in a while. Merc? No, Merc. I don't think Merc does.
I don't remember.
Somebody was learning to weld, and I cannot remember who it was.
Huh, that's an interesting piece. Well,
What?
I can't talk about it now. It's something in your hand, and now it's all in your pocket. I can't.
This one?
I can't even begin to ask. Don't even.
All
right, Greg. Have a good night. Yes, it is exactly that. We will see you Saturday.
This is called an eccentric washer.
How did you fucking know that that's exactly what I was very curious
Because
about?
it's the only one that's interesting. It's for
you could go with I just know you so well after being with you for 16 years.
I just know you so well for 16 years. But yeah, so this is an eccentric bolt. So
I see.
So that circle goes in there, and you see how the bolt is off center.
Uh-huh.
You turn
we watched that guy make these that one time.
Yes. So when you turn it, that's how you can adjust your alignment of your rear axle. So like you have upper control arms, lower control arms, and then trailing arms and toe arms. And some of those have eccentric bolts to push them in or out. And that's how you can correct for camber and caster on your rear axle.
That's right. We've had this discussion before. I will ask again.
Okay.
Just gonna be honest with you.
It's a very low tech way of making a very neat adjustment. I don't have any more of these. Are you kidding me? How do I not have these? I have 106 pieces in my pocket.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how you don't have them either, because didn't you just take them off?
Thought so.
And how do you get more? Can you buy more from the store?
I don't know.
Or are you just like, well, this engine can't go back together?
I have to look at it just right. And then I get to prompt to install it.
Okay.
Come on.
I do got to get some mechanics gloves because I'm going to be sanding down a lot of that metal on the body. I'm going to need it for that. It is oddly very specific.
Yeah, I can't.
Being a little temperamental.
I'm not sure what it wants from me.
Dairy Queen. That's what it wants from you.
That's what it wants? Yeah, okay.
That's what it wants.
I don't think I left any. There's a few bolts. No nuts.
I'm going to go ahead and uninstall that Lyft app.
Okay, yeah.
We're done with that. We're not doing it again.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure, but I'll just download it again.
Okay, all right. Oh, see, I need a different oil pan because this oil pan doesn't have a return line for the turbo oil feed, which means I need a feed line for the oil so my turbo doesn't explode. Do I have any of these bolts?
Oh, all of a sudden you could finger tighten something else.
Yeah, it's
angle.
like something down there that I didn't need. It's giving me a bunch of stuff I don't need. Oh boy.
Oh God. So excited to be able to work on my car.
Mm-hmm. Be fun on the bun.
Decided to wash this weekend. I do have a thing for washing cars.
Yeah. All right. I'm probably just going to throw away everything and rebuild this engine. And if I
Do you
get it
have
wrong,
the money for it?
technically I have like limitless money because everything is free. You just go into negative money.
Okay. How was
Can I hold on? I have an idea. Can we go back here? Chassis. Oh, you can. You can just. So here's the hatchback chassis. Here's the Exocet chassis. Here's the Exocet race chassis. And here's the Catfish chassis.
so
Oh,
four
that's
cars?
cool. Yeah. These two are basically the same, but one has this
One's got a roll bar.
page thing. Yeah. I think in the previous version of the game, you could only race in certain races with this one, but you could race in all of them with this one or something like that. That's neat. Hatchback grill, hatchback rear. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is like how I would get parts that aren't all scuffed up. So let's try something here. We have this door. Install the door, please. Thank you. Which is all like scuffed and scraped and not good. If I want chassis, drivers, door. It still looks a little scuffed up there. Hatchback, drivers, door, card. Okay, so that's the inside. Drivers, fender. Yeah, I wonder if the hatchback just sort of looks like this. Like it's meant to be sort of dinged up and nasty. I wonder if I should like get all this stuff out of here and buy the hatchback chassis and start and build it from the ground up.
That would be kind of cool.
It takes forever. But what?
Can you get all the little things that like you would need, like the bolts? I mean, like, I guess if you're doing it from scratch, it's somewhere in there.
Here, all part. Bolt. Yep.
Oh my God, you sure can. You were gonna
4
go
pages
so fucking
of
broke.
bolts. Eccentric bolt nut. Transmission bolt. Transmission fill bolt. Nut. Battery terminal nut. Flare nut wrench. 8mm flare nut wrench. That's what I need. A one with an 8 and a 12? That's everything I need right there. Castle nuts. Flange nuts. Nylock nuts. Front axle nuts. M6 that's for a turbo, I bet. Let's buy 4 of those. M6 flange nut. What would that be for? Got a big old box for these. Nope. That one. Does this fit here? No, it doesn't. So I just bought 4 of these for no reason. Hey, you know what? That's accurate. I do that all the time. I'll put it back in the box, though. You got to keep it in the box. Stay organized. All right, let's tear down this engine. Where's here? Is this
Oh God.
what?
You're never gonna know where anything goes now.
Ah, it'll be all right. I have 16. Too big. Too big. Jesus.
12?
Sure hope so. 2. 10. 10.
Go down to 8.
Unbelievable. I never thought that would be a 10. The size of that bolt visually, that does not look like a 10.
Listen, it's not all accurate. Leave them be.
But you'll
Sounds like
recognize
it's
what's under
realistic.
here.
It's a thermometer. Thermostat. I did it on purpose that time.
But yeah, now you know that is precisely what a thermostat looks like. You've held one in your hands.
I have.
All right.
Almost left Clayton struggling with it to try to figure out how to get the fucking gasket around it.
Mm-hmm. And then she goes, "Oh, there's like a ridge in the middle of it." I was like, "You're such a smart woman."
You got to make sure the jiggle nut is at the top when you reinstall it, just so you know.
Oh yeah, what was it called? It was
Jiggle nut.
jiggle pin.
Jiggle pin. Jiggle pin.
Jiggle pin.
Pin.
Why can't I
Let's
take?
not go into the pin conversation again.
Why can't I take these off?
Maybe you have to
I
take
wish-
the belt off first.
I wish to. You might be right. And now I've loosened the. See, so this is what I was talking about. That swing thing for the alternator is what tensions this. And now that I've removed that bolt, I can take the belt off. And maybe I can get.
It's a little
that
different than
okay,
what
yes.
ours is. Yeah.
Yeah. Take that off. And that's going to be a big one, I bet. It's going to be something like a 22. Maybe even bigger than that. A little big. It's a 21.
I like how it tells you a little.
Yes, that's the
Little.
only indication that it gives you whether you are off by 1 or off by 2 or more.
Yeah, which earlier you were definitely like off by 5. This man, whenever he walks, just jingles.
Oh yeah.
He has 111 bolts, nuts, washers, screws, all metal-based objects just a jangling away in that
Those
pocket.
pants are around his ankles, I'm here to tell you.
He got a strong belt holding him up.
Uh-huh. All right, we're going to just start with a 10. I was right to do so.
I like that it makes the noise before you even put it on the fucking bolt.
Well, that's because I'm pulling the trigger before I put it on there.
Oh, okay. So it's you that's done it.
Yeah, it's me that's done it. All right. And then I need to take these tensioners off. But how do I take the tensioners off?
You should really make a list
What's that?
of tools that you want before Black Friday comes.
Oh, okay.
Also, Granger. I wonder if they did
Oh,
Black Friday.
Also, Granger.
I try to keep convincing Clayton he needs to take some time off from work. I still think you need to take a week off from work.
Yeah, I know.
You could do things like go deal with Gypsy's registration bullshit. You have to
Yeah.
go there to do that.
You could do that. I wish.
But I also
take off the
want to go
tensioner.
to this store called Granger. It's like a tool place. But they're only open during the fucking week, man.
Right.
And it's like until 6 or 7 o'clock during the week. And so, like, I've been wanting to go to this fucking store for months. It's probably actually been like a year. And Clayton was looking for a breaker bar? No.
My ratchet because it's messing up, but I just bought another of the same one.
You did. But I'm not exactly happy with.
No, it's not great, and it'll break again.
Just saying Granger may have better tool options.
That's true. They might. Too small. Oh, this one goes in the back. Too small. Take this off. How does this come off? Is there another? There's another bolt, isn't there? Yes, there is. No, but that's unbolted. That should all just come off. Anyways. Okay. Alright, now I can. Alright, fine. Whatever.
Is there a Steam sale going on or something?
There is Steam Scream or something like that.
Oh, because I just got a notification about some of my games being on sale and I was shocked. Okay. It must be just publishers doing it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Curious what was going on.
Mm-hmm. Those are hex keys, which is neat. You can take the plenum off of this intake manifold separately. That's real cool. Too big. Alright. There. Alright. Do this the quick way. I love that the game doesn't even like try to pretend that there's any physics in this.
Absolutely not. It's so
The day
broke.
that they introduce that is the day people will go, forget this. I'm not doing this anymore. Did I forget one? I did forget one.
A lot more grounding wires than I realized.
Gotta stay grounded.
I get why. I was just kind of surprised because this my first time interacting with one was like 2 weekends ago.
Then grounding wire. That okay. Oh, the grounding wires are the bronze M6 ones I just bought. I think.
Oh,
Where are they? Let's see if
in the box on the ground over here.
let's see if that fits. Yeah. Finger loosen. Okay, cool. Well, at least I know what they're good for. All right.
Look
So
at those fucking fuel injectors, some of
There's our-
bitches.
there's our rail. I want to see how modeled these injectors are. There is a song called She Talks to Angels, I think is what's it? I'm gonna look up the name. Yes, the song is called "She Talks to Angels" from the Black Crowes, and this guitar strum reminds me of "She Talks to Angels" so much that I keep expecting the lyrics to kick in, and they never do.
You never know. Maybe it is their song.
I doubt it.
I
right,
search
what-
out goddamn fuel injectors. They're the bane of my existence now. And now we don't know how to clean them because the thing doesn't work to clean them. So I think we're gonna have to just replace them. So fucking
Yeah.
expensive,
Too
prohibitive.
big.
$130 fucking fuel injector.
Okay, this no longer sounds like "She Talks to Angels."
Now we're getting like ukulele loud.
Uh huh. Okay, the entire fuel system just
Pops
lifts out.
Got your connectors on the left side of the.
Yeah. Think. And
There's something else. Yeah.
Think. Think. Okay, I think that's got them. The injectors come out. They do, in fact. Oh, God. I have to unplug them first.
Unclip them.
Okay, oh, crap. Come on. Unclip. Drop it. Unclip. Drop it.
Well, now you've dropped it. Where are they?
They are still in the rail,
Okay.
but I can't get it
It's
to
like they're in the
friggin'
ground.
flip over. Okay, there we go. Nope, drop it. So here is our injector. Take it over to the bench.
It looks a lot like the injectors from this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Stupid
So-
motherfucking O-ring right there at the end. That little bitch.
Yep, right there.
Right there at the end. That if there is any damage to that O-ring, it will not seal, and you will have fuel everywhere. And
So,
you and your husband will be thinking about walking 2 miles in the dark to go to a fucking body auto store.
Here's
Oh,
that-
So
here's
silly.
that seat that kept coming off that one. Yes, the seat is the only part you can disassemble on these. But yeah, this O-ring right here ripped and was just belching fuel.
Oh,
onto the intake manifold.
High as kites when we're done.
Oh yeah, so many fumes. It's a good thing neither of us smoke. So yeah, it's another good successful night of ripping his car apart.
Yeah.
Now let's end the stream so we can go rip a car apart.
For real. I know. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to wear a jacket because it's going to be so damn cold outside now.
Oh, they're playing She Talks to Angels again.
Jesus. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. So thank you very much to everyone for coming along and
Go listen
watching,
to She Talks to Angels and you'll see what I mean.
watching Clay tear apart a car and Shelby rant about tearing apart cars and the governmental issues behind tearing apart cars. But that's going to do it for us tonight. If you'd like to see the follow us free, you can go one step further, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know more about what we're playing during the week, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Threads, and join our Discord, where we post the schedule on Monday evenings what we're going to play throughout the week. You can also go to our website, carpetboredom.com, to get links to that information. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's me and Logan playing Pumpkin Jack. I know nothing
Right,
about this
that's-
game.
That's what it is.
So it better not be scary. If Logan didn't trick me. If he did, I'm gonna be very fucking mad at him. Ah, shit. I gotta find out if I have my pumpkin carving kit, or I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyways. All right.
Mr. Flimflame is playing some Control.
All right. We'll send you over to Flim Flame. But until tomorrow, have a good night.
Night.
Bye.